Good morning and welcome to 2026.
Happy New Year, Daybreak Plus.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Do you like the letters?
I do. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
I like it.
That was from our New Year's Eve party.
At least
some
you
good use
partied.
out of it.
I was in bed by, 8 o'clock?
Yeah, you and me both. Yeah.
We celebrated, we did a New Year's toast at 10 o'clock.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It
For
was
young-
New Year's in Brazil,
Okay,
so
That was good enough.
it was good enough for us.
nice.
I was trying to make it, but we...
Nice letters.
Thanks.
Numbers, I should
Numbers,
say.
yeah.
So who's accidentally written 2025? Like, yeah.
I haven't had
yet.
to write it yet.
No,
Yeah.
no, I haven't yet.
Do you still write checks?
Occasionally.
I occasionally write them too. Mostly I pay them
yeah.
online.
Yep. So I haven't done it yet.
I haven't had to write anything.
That's good. No bills for you, huh?
Not with the... Well, I guess I've... Yeah. They're all electronic.
All right.
It's 2026 now.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
Yeah, welcome to Daybreak. Welcome to a new year. Welcome to back to school for the kids. Yeah, It's a big Monday here.
It is a big Monday. Yeah.
Everybody have nice holidays?
Very good holiday. Had most of Christmas week off.
Yeah.
Went back to Madison for a few days. Hung out there. Saw the kids.
Well, you're-
Exchanged gifts.
Everybody had a good time? Did
Oh,
you go
yeah.
bowling
We
or
went
something?
bowling. Now, let me just tell you. The first game, my son and daughter, I took them down, man. There was
All
no
right.
mercy. I bowled like a 150 something.
Good for you. All right.
Second game, wah, wah. I might have bowled like a 95, and they beat me.
You get to put your thumb in.
If I break 100 with bowling, I'm happy.
I was terrible the second game. First game, I was on fire.
It was probably more exciting for the kids, though, to beat you.
Yeah,
You just started getting cocky, didn't you?
I was. I'm thinking I can do anything. And then I
Yeah.
couldn't do anything the second game.
It's kind of like golfing that way.
Yeah.
They had a good Christmas, though?
Yes, they did. Had a good Christmas. They're back to school today, too, after
Yeah.
2 weeks off.
It's going to be tough.
So back to reality for everybody.
Yeah.
We know what Matt was doing.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh, yeah.
Finally got on. Yeah. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
That's my favorite way to take advantage of the snow. Close second would be skiing, but you know, when you can put a sled between your legs and it goes over 100 miles an hour, why
Oh,
not?
man.
Yeah,
So
I
who
got-
were you out snowmobiling with?
Yeah. By the way, that picture, we were in Trout Lake, which is kind of in the south central part of eastern UP.
Okay.
And look at all that snow. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say there's about 1.5 to 2 feet of snow on the level up there. And we picked a great weekend because of all the snow. And it's my first time out, so I was pretty happy about that. And that's some of
Looks
the guys
great.
I typically ride with. And we got a little VRBO right on Trout Lake up
Nice.
there. So it turned out to be really nice. Everybody rode safe. It was a good weekend. And yeah, it's a nice way to wrap up my holiday.
Yeah.
By the way, quick shout out to Fox Power Sports for letting me demo a snowmobile.
Nice.
So that's really very nice of them. So thanks.
My break started with hockey.
USA, Canada,
Surprise,
what's
surprise,
going on
huh?
here?
Oh, that's
a big matchup.
Where was that? I don't even remember where we were for that. I think we were in Battle Creek. And then we went skiing a couple of days before Christmas. That's Sharon making her way down.
All right. It looks like she
She's-
likes it.
She loves it. She
All
does
right,
great.
good.
We met up with my sister and brother-in-law and nephews, and this was at Cabernet. It was great. It was a little slushy by the end of the day. That
So your
was
sister?
pretty warm. That was my sister,
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, Christmas Eve stuff was good. The kids were all very excited, hanging out late, checking out those milk and cookies.
Do you open gifts on the night before or no?
No, we wait until the morning of.
Okay.
And yeah, the kids were pretty excited.
Like the
Rocco,
Christmas jammies.
he asked for his Iron Man suit. He was disappointed it wasn't a real one. Then we had more hockey, because hockey. We had Joe's brother-in-law, or my brother-in-law came in to visit, and we took him to Holland.
Uh-huh.
We had the letters or the numbers for New Year's Eve, the famous 2026 numbers.
Rename them numbers.
And then we went sledding. It was great. This was at Charlie's Dump. You ever been there, Matt?
I haven't.
Jennison?
I
They
have
call
not.
it Charlie's Dump. It's Rosewood Park.
Oh, okay.
The
I've
locals
heard of it.
call it Charlie's Dump. It's a great spot for sledding.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Unless it's too icy, then it's pretty fast.
Pretty good hill, I take
It's a
it.
great hill, yeah. And then we went to Grand Ravines Park the other day for a nice little hike.
I recognize that.
It's so pretty in the winter
Looks nice.
with all the snow. Yeah, it was great. That's what we
cool.
did. A fun time was had by all.
You had 2 weeks off.
I had 2 weeks off.
Nice.
I'm spoiled.
That must be nice.
You're
I bet
rejuvenated.
It's tough getting up this morning.
I had all those vacation days to use, so I thought I better use them.
Burn, baby, burn.
Actually, today was okay. I think tomorrow is always the tougher
Tuesdays
day.
can be a
day
little
number
bit
2.
rough. Yep.
But it's a little warmer today, so it
Yeah.
was easier getting in the car.
So we saw those, pictures and videos of the snow out there. I wanted to show you where we're starting out this week. About 4 to 6 inches area wide on the ground here in southwest lower Michigan, much of central and southern Michigan, and obviously more as you get north, especially closer to Lakeshore. I want to show you this because I'll show you this again on Friday and how much we're going to lose. We're going to lose a lot of snow this week. It's just January thaws, they happen, and this one's wasting no time. I thought this was kind of a cute photo from Rob Miner, the Grand Haven area, and the ducks are going to have more water to swim in. Not just melting snow, but we have, looks like some rain heading our way. By the way, beginning of the month, not much change really beginning and end of the month in terms of the temperatures, as anytime you're right around the solstice, you don't really see temperatures fluctuate that much. It's not a transitional time of year. So our average this time of year is right around the freezing mark. It's the coldest month typically on the calendar, typically the snowiest, although I don't see much snow in sight. And here's the good news. We start gaining some daylight by the end of the month, about 51 minutes. That's always a bonus. I always look forward to that. I want to show you what's going on with the jet stream. It's going to go west to east. We call this a zonal jet stream, and it a lot of times brings in Pacific air masses or warmer air masses, and that's going to happen. And it looks like the peak of the warmth will be Thursday and Friday this upcoming week. And with a system coming in, I think it's a solid 100% chance of rain Thursday night into early Friday morning. And then the cold comes wrapping in this weekend. It looks like a pretty good storm system is possible this weekend. We'll have to keep an eye on it. And so there you go. Milder 30s and 40s this week. Goodbye snow. We had a little bit of snow last night, moved through, especially in the northern parts of the state. Not a big system. The next one isn't going to be big either. But this is how it plays out. Some sunshine the first half of today. It should be pretty nice. And then the clouds come in during the afternoon. But overall, really quiet day with temperatures in the mid-30s. The wind fairly light out of a southerly direction. And then we'll pick it up for tomorrow. And it looks as if we'll start to see a little bit of fog develop later on tonight. And then we ought to see another system. Apparently, come on, clicker. You going to show me some love here? Apparently not.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to go right to trying to go to the 8-day forecast. See, we have a button right here. It's P with a red on it, and that means panic.
And it's supposed to take you.
It's supposed to take me right to the last graphic I have set on there, which is my 8-day forecast.
What's on weather 2? Anything?
Check this out. This is Blink. Weather 2? I don't know what's on. No, we can't take weather 2. There we go.
I just
weather
took
2.
weather 2.
I thought my clicker was working. That's doing something funky.
Well, I took weather 2.
Go back to 1. We'll see if we got. Is there anything there?
No.
No. Oh, well, darn it.
Bummer.
Anyway, it looks like a milder stretch of weather. 40s.
For several
Thursday,
days,
Friday.
right? A couple days?
A couple days at least, then cooling off this weekend.
So a winter storm possible this weekend.
Yeah, it looks like it as often is the case with these storms. It always depends on the track.
Yeah.
A little deviation of the track can turn us from rain to snow and vice versa. So that's just one of those systems that will be coming in from the southwest and watching the track.
So if the warmer weather sticks around long enough, it could just be rain.
Yeah, well, it looks like right now, much of this upcoming week, it's going to be rain. This weekend, though, I do think we're going to get snow. Just how much and when.
And that changeover is always tricky.
Right. So just that's never easy for us.
Keep you guessing.
Yep. So I'm
Well,
trying to
thanks
figure
for
out
that.
what's going on with my graphics. I don't know. How about that for a Monday?
How about that?
Got the gremlins
But at
already.
least we got the 2026 going.
Yeah.
We
so.
did, yeah.
That's looking good.
So you're good on your end. On my end, I got to work on it.
Should I leave this up all week or just today?
Yeah, why not?
I think all week.
All week?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's celebrate. Well, here's a question.
How
before
about
we
all
get-
year?
When do you take your Christmas tree down?
Oh, it's down.
It's already down.
Everything is down.
Yeah, when did you take yours down, though?
So I left it up until New Year's Day, since we were having people over that week. We had
Sure.
someone over for dinner, and you couldn't do anything with the tree until Saturday anyway.
Yeah.
So we were just like, well, what's the point in taking it down and then it just sitting?
We
So
took
we
ours out
waited.
yesterday. We took
Okay.
ours out. And yeah, as soon as I lifted it up, dragged it across the floor, and it was just
Needles
just
everywhere.
needles everywhere.
I think that's the thing. I don't know if maybe I was ready to take Christmas down personally.
Yeah.
I was ready. It's a lot of clutter. I love it when we put it up.
Sure.
But then I'm ready for it to be done.
Ready to move on. I want to know what Tom
Oh
does
gosh.
because his was up early.
I think his is probably down too.
I would think
I would
so.
think so, yeah.
But he'll be back tomorrow.
He doesn't
so
have a
we
real
can
tree,
ask
does
him.
he?
No, he doesn't.
No.
But after having it up for 2 months,
Like November 2nd.
November 2nd.
That's right. That's
I think he might have been ready to take it down.
probably.
But we'll see. We'll ask him tomorrow. when
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
back.
Now, do you
Gotta
have
check.
those neighbors that the day of Christmas they put out their tree in their yard? I had a neighbor like that growing up
Really?
across the street. It'd be Christmas afternoon. Whoosh,
that's
right to the
right.
curb. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Just get rid of
I
it.
was surprised my daughter, Kathleen, our oldest,
Yeah.
she was ready Christmas Day. She was like, so tomorrow we taking everything down? I said, no,
It's the holiday season.
Gotta give it- let it
I'm not
breathe.
ready yet. Let's wait till New
It takes so
Year's.
long
But
to get
I
it
knew
up.
a lot of people who did that. They were just done.
Yeah.
One of my neighbors
Yeah.
did that the day
That's
after
funny.
Christmas. I walked into her house, everything done.
Wow.
But
That means you have to do it on Christmas Day to get it all. I don't know.
I don't know. It's not a very long for me that one because we don't put it up until after Thanksgiving. It's not that long.
No.
But
No.
oh well. All right, Matt, go figure out your.
All right,
clicker.
I will. I'm on it.
Thank you.
Sure.
And we've got the rundown coming up.
Some interesting news stories and some celebrity birthdays you don't
Celebrity
want to
birthday.
miss.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Daybreak Plus in 2026.
Monday, January 5th, 2026. Make sure you write that correctly on your checks there.
I haven't had to
2026.
write it down at all yet.
Me
But
either.
I imagine I'll have something for school for
Yeah.
the kids here, and I'm going to get it wrong. The big headline on this Monday, January 5th, is that Nicolas Maduro will be in a courtroom in New York City today after American military forces captured him and his wife 2 days ago.
He has been in power since 2013, and obviously these tensions had been developing and the bombings of the boats and all
Yes.
these things that have been going on.
Which lawmakers have questioned if those targeting the boats was legal or not. And now lawmakers are also questioning whether this capture was legal or not. You know, he's in the claim here, the frustration is that he's supposed to talk to, you know, the 8 congressmen and women with the most power in Congress about plans like this prior to, and they're saying that Democrats are saying, well, he may have talked to Republicans in that group of 8, but didn't talk to any
Didn't talk to
Democrats,
Democrats.
and they say that they were totally in the dark on it. And Trump and his team have said they couldn't tell anybody about it because they didn't want it to leak.
They didn't want to jeopardize this operation. I was reading about this operation. It's called Absolute Resolve. 150 aircraft involved. So this was a major operation. And as you mentioned, he's now awaiting court in Brooklyn. He's in a Brooklyn federal jail right now, possibly to be arraigned today.
And the charges have to do with conspiracy to import drugs into the U.S. and then weapons charges as well. So there's a lot going on there. As far as West Michigan reaction, we've seen mixed reaction. There were protests over the weekend. This is what we heard from one of the people involved in one of those demonstrations.
I realize the Venezuelan government and the people of Venezuela, all they want is peace. They do not want war with the U.S. They want to build peace. They want to build relationships with other governments.
So we've heard from lawmakers and just from people who live in the area, from people from Venezuela who live in the area, who are happy about the capture, and others who are concerned about what precedent it sets.
Yeah, there were demonstrations in Kalamazoo and also in Grand Rapids and Rosa Parks Circle. As you said, some people concerned about what's going on, some people just simply praying for peace. But it's clearly something that's going to be in the news for weeks to come. And a lot of debate in Washington as to, again, whether this is legal or not, whether the president should have consulted with Congress beforehand.
One of the things that we'll be watching to see if this impacts is gas prices.
Mm-hmm. And right now, Gas Buddy, our friend Patrick DeHaan, says that he doesn't think it will have a major impact on gas prices. Right now, we're paying about $2.70 a gallon in
Michigan.
In Michigan. It's interesting because Venezuela is a major oil producer, provides, I read, up to 20% of the world's oil. So you would think at some point this might have an impact, but at least in the short term, DeHaan doesn't think so.
Some of the companies that own the infrastructure that President Trump was talking about in terms of taking that back over have said they're not sure they want to even do that because it's older infrastructure and it would require a lot of investment. So that's another piece of this that everyone's watching to see what even interest there is in retrieving some of that equipment and taking that back over. In West Michigan today, family, friends, and just people across the community plan to gather to pay their respects to Hamilton's fire chief.
Yes, David Haverdink. He was 74 years old. A driver hit him while he was responding to a medical situation. Visitation is today, and then tomorrow there'll be a ceremony with full honors.
So this happened, the crash happened 2 days before Christmas,
Yes.
but he died on Christmas Day. He served as the fire chief he served that community for 40 years. He dedicated his life to Hamilton and protecting the community. So we imagine there will be long lines of people there today to pay their respects. Expected. So that's what we have in the rundown. We do have celebrity birthdays to get to. That's coming up next.
A couple of good ones. Don't go away.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Daybreak Plus. It's time to talk about celebrity birthdays.
We've got two good ones. Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
That's a big celebrity. 51 years old today.
He's okay.
He's got some good movies.
He does have some really good movies.
Hangover, American Sniper, Star is Born.
Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh, great movies.
Yeah, lots of good ones.
He is a true movie star, wouldn't you say?
I would say so at this point, yeah. And I think he has a lot more great movies ahead of him.
He's an A-lister. A-lister.
And, you know, another true movie star.
And an A-lister.
And an A-lister.
Robert Duvall. 95. That's crazy. 95. My favorite role, because Godfather's my favorite movie, Tom Hagen in Godfather. But he's been in To Kill a Mockingbird, The Great Santini.
The list goes on.
Great movies.
I can't believe he's
Legendary
95,
actor.
though. I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize it either until I looked it up this morning.
So happy birthday to those two men. We have a few interesting tidbits, things that happened on this day in Michigan history, including going back to 1870. U of M allowed women to enroll in classes.
That's right. The Board of Regents voted to allow them to attend the college. 1870. Okay.
1914, Ford started paying employees. Their salaries went to 5 days a week, so they got a raise.
$5 a day for 8 hours of work. There you go. And it was partially so they could afford to buy the cars that they were making.
Which would be embarrassing if you couldn't, if
Couldn't
your
actually
employees
afford
couldn't
that.
afford what you're making. 1924, not 10 years later, Chrysler debuted at the New York Auto Show.
And it turned out that this Chrysler was a big hit, one of the best sellers. My second car, Chrysler Sebring.
There you go.
My dad was a big Buy American guy. And my first car was not American. And then I went to buy the second car, and I went in the dealership, and
There it was.
I came out with a Chrysler.
My first car that I bought myself was a Buick Skyhawk, but it was my great-grandmother's. So in 2002, I bought this car, which was an 85 that had 30,000 miles on it, which was insane. Anyway, I drove that thing until it fell apart. Okay, final one, and then we're going to bring in a special guest.
All right.
1988, the last train left Michigan Central Station, and now, of course, it is a hub of innovation, reopened, renovated, beautiful new building.
It was a symbol of blight, and now it's a symbol of new light.
So we're going to talk about MTV. I want my... Can't sing too much.
Right.
We'll get hit.
Copyright.
But we do have a guest in the studio. Carter, why don't you come have a seat?
Come on over.
Well, you can sit right here in that chair while we talk about MTV. This is Carter Salley, a senior at Central Michigan
Hi, everyone.
University.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with us this
He's
morning.
spending the day
It's
with
been
us.
great to hang out with you guys and just learning what you guys do. It's a very big honor to be here, honestly.
Do you want to talk about MTV?
Oh man, I love MTV.
Okay.
I love music videos and I love music in general. I know my mom and dad were huge on MTV, and I love watching like all the old Queen music videos, and Metallica's like one music video was super popular on MTV, really popularized them as a band and made like one of the best songs of all time. So yeah.
Well, the crazy thing is, no more music videos.
No
on
more
MTV.
music videos.
Really
This
sad.
is crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't believe that. It's really sad to see MTV go, but you know, at least the reality TV show bit of it is still alive.
Yes,
I
that's alive and well.
Yeah, I used to watch Ridiculousness with my mom a whole lot, so you know, I have fond memories there. But yeah, rip MTV.
Yeah.
Just remember the real world.
Gosh, they're 44 years
That's nuts.
it's been on. I remember when they started, and this was a little controversial, they wouldn't play a lot of black artists.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson was really the first artist because CBS Records pushed him.
Mm-hmm.
And once they started playing Michael Jackson, then Prince and Whitney
they
Houston, they
started playing
opened the
more.
doors. But 44 years of music videos.
I guess they don't really need to play music videos, though, do
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, it's a different era now.
It is.
You get your music videos on Reels and Shorts and
Yep.
everywhere else. And who's watching MTV for music videos anymore?
Now you get reality TV.
Yep. So true.
I can't remember which sitcom had a line where someone was grounded and it was no TV and no MTV. Do you remember
I
that?
don't remember which
Maybe
one
in the
that was.
Goldbergs. Maybe that
Was
sounds
it?
familiar.
Was it?
It might have been in that too. I'm thinking like even farther back.
Oh, wow.
but-
How popular was MTV for you growing up?
For me, it was the music part of it wasn't as important because when I was growing up, YouTube was a big thing now, and that's where I'd research a lot of my music videos. You know, I see like the little MTV ad come up, and I loved researching all the different logos that they used. I had to do that for school, so MTV in my childhood wasn't as popular, but when it came to reality TV shows and Catfish and Ridiculousness, I
Yeah.
watched a bunch of those with my mom. So I would say it was pretty important.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us this morning, Carter.
Yeah.
I hope you've learned a lot about TV.
I
And
have
TV
learned a
news.
lot, and I really appreciate this opportunity, you guys. So thank you.
Yeah, it's great having you here.
Thank you.
And we have wrapped up our first show of
That's
2026.
it.
That's
It's
it
in the
for us.
2026. You got to remember.
Yeah.
New year.
Did I say it right?
No, you said it
Okay,
right.
I thought maybe I'm prepared to be saying the wrong thing here. Thanks
Well,
for hanging out
leave
with
the
us.
numbers up all week.
Hope you have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Daybreak Plus.
Bye-bye.